so, because he started telling me about how, like, when he moved to wherever he lives now, like, basically he moved to Florida from New York area, and how he wanted to, I guess one of his sons, the one that he shares with his ex, already, like, hit 13, and then the son basically expressed a desire to go with his dad, because there's better schools here, whatever it is. He goes, up until that point, we were actually fine. Everything was fine. We were amicable. And then World War III began. As soon as my son wanted to go with me, down to here, World War III began. And I go, so what about the court system? This? He goes, listen, for the right amount of money, you can get your way. In the, from the court. I'm like, that's nice. So you can't get your way otherwise. You cannot, there is no law. There is nothing, there is no legal mechanism that you can use, like, just for, like, a minimal amount of money to show that you're the father and that the child needs a father in his life an equal amount of time. You need to pay $100,000 to demonstrate, or I don't know how much money, I'm just using a number out of my ass, to demonstrate that you are a good father and that your son or your daughter needs a father. Like, this is the system that we are operating in. It's the devil who created this. And then there are lawyers who work within that, who are...
For the devil.
Who are, where they work for the devil. These are, like, suppose they think they're good people. I don't know in what realm they... there's judges who are presiding over this. Psychologists, family, whatever, therapists, social workers. These people need to be sent to hell. They need to be thrown in a fire pit and flayed alive, screaming for what they're doing.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, dude. I have friends who are at their mercy, and I look at them, and I don't know, and I think the people that are doing this to them, to my friends, deserve that fate. Они ничего не сделали плохого. My friends didn't do anything wrong. They did the crime of having sex and having a child and getting married. That was their crime here on earth. Am I out of bounds here or what?
No, you're not out of bounds. You make total sense, except I don't believe that the flaying and all that kind of stuff is what... Nobody wants to see that.
Okay, so what do you think should happen?
Here's what I think should happen. Mashiach should come, okay? And then whatever happens to them, let God take care of it, and let's just move on and with happiness.
I guess.
That's what I say.
But it just happens over and over again to men all over the world. All over America, at least. I don't know about the rest of the world. It's happening over and over. Again, dude, you heard Ari Spears. Dude, can I just play for the audience the whole Ari Spears skit? Which is more of like a TED Talk? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't, but
okay.
Let's hear it.
Let's listen. It's 6 minutes. This is a valuable 6 minutes of our life. We should listen. Everybody should listen to this. It's my humble opinion. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm not just shooting shit to the breeze. I'm talking from experience. Because I recently went through a divorce. And ladies, let me let you know, between that child support and that alimony, that shit is unfairly and unjustly set up for y'all to win. That's y'all's hustle. Because the judge ordered me to pay my baby mama $30,000 a month.
Listen to
now,
this.
Here's what was crazy about that. We knew for a fact that $5,000 took care of everything. My son's necessities, all the bills and the whatnots. They gave her the other $25 simply because it was available. You pay based on what you make as opposed to what's necessary. P. Diddy got 2 baby mamas. He paid them both $90,000 a month apiece. And fellas, did you know when you get a divorce, you are legally and financially responsible for her attorney's fees and yours? She don't pay a dime. And a divorce can take anywhere from 1 to 3 years to finalize. I was a year and a half in, and I was $175K in lawyer fees. Nita was still running. So, ladies, when you think that men don't want to get married because we're afraid of commitment, we're afraid of divorce.
Yep.
Divorce for a man is like getting raped in the police station while the cops watch and don't help.
Amazing.
And when a judge tell you $30,000 of money, shit you can do about it but bend over and bite down on that rag. Well, actually, fellas, I take that back. There is something you can do about it. But if you're going to go there, you better make sure you and your best friend's stories match.
Yep.
Judge told me $30,000. I said, shit, I'm going to kill this bitch. First 48, here I come, goddamn. Like, ladies, understand what I'm saying. If you get with a man from ground zero and you build wealth together, success, pain, tears, struggle together, well, then you deserve half. But some of these women get with these men, they got 101 comma on their paycheck. And I'm old school. Fellas, if you got that kind of paper and you got a good woman in your corner, ride or die soldier, when you leave your house in the morning to face life and life whoop your ass, you come home and she rub your back, make you a hot plate and make you feel relevant again, you're supposed to make sure your woman look good from scalp to cuticle. But ladies, don't get cocky along the way. Because I watch some of these shows like Real Housewives, and these chicks act like they had something to do with it. First of all, these dudes are already rich before they met you. They're rich. They chose you. They're rich. They have options. So if a man change your life and take you from fish sticks to lobster, that's wonderful. But never forget, picture you used to eat fish sticks.
Nobody's afraid of commitment, man. Nobody's afraid of commitment. But
we're scared of divorce, right?
It's like a person can you can be in love with somebody and everything could be great, and then something happens and all of a sudden the person just like turns on you. You know, what's that phrase? Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I've heard that.
You've heard that. You know, have you experienced it?
I mean, thank God. I mean, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've had a little bit of it thrown at me.
We know someone going through something. Won't say
the
name.